that he had majority of the touches for the Barakos in the first quarter, but after that, all the way to this part of the fourth, he has been extremely silent. And they need his inside presence, his scoring underneath, his presence on defense likewise.
Well, he's below average in terms of scoring, but we still have 5:24 in the ball game. Ito, Villanueva tries to take it closer and he scores.
That is literally muscling your way in. Enrico Villanueva with 7 points, scoring 4 points here in the fourth.
They're looking for Mark Isip. Watched tightly by Villanueva. Mark Isip, he lost it to the end line.
Very aggressive defensive stance coming from Enrico, forcing Isip to lose control of the leather. That is a big defensive stop. Ginebra protecting a 3-possession advantage, 78-71.
We're inside 5 minutes. Oh, Willie Miller, that's going to be a... He gets it back, and I thought that would be a backing violation because he dribbled it actually off. Ronald Tubit. We'll get another chance here. Best shot clock for the Kings. And Kagiwa says, walang shot clock dito.
Extra offensive rebound means extra possession. Extra possession means extra chance at the basket. Ginebra will not waste that. And suddenly this is a 9-point lead for the Gin Kings.
And Mark Kagiwa has really come alive in this fourth quarter. He's got 15 in the game.
Talk about providing the spark for Ginebra. But once again, the Barakos coming back quickly, courtesy of Paulo Hubalde. Hindi nangangayaw no?
Hubalde now with 12 points. And it's only a 7-point lead. Still a lot of time to go.
They're just lurking dangerously close to Ginebra.
The White Shirts looking for a stop here. Ronald Tubit. Only 5 on the shot clock. Willie Miller knows it. Miller. Oh, what a big shot! Big shot coming from Willie Miller.
That's a veteran for you. Did not panic. Sensing that shot clock was winding down, took his shot closer to the basket. Willie Miller with only 10 points tonight, but a lot of nice extra passes to the rest of his teammates.
They continue to dump it down low for Mark Isip.
That is the right thing to do, especially with Ginebra over the middle. Take your game closer to the basket. As we take a look at this nice turnaround jumper coming from Willie Miller. How many times has the Thriller done that in his PBA career?
3:20 to play in the fourth quarter. It's a 9-point advantage for Barangay Ginebra. Joining us for this ball game, Barangay Ginebra on top by 9 points over Barako Bull. Looking to climb the team standings. If Barangay Ginebra wins today, they will have a record of 7-2. Take a look at this play once again. Outside the spark, coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
12 points in the fourth quarter for Mark the Spark Kagiwa. And together with Willie Wilson and Enrico Villanueva, they have kept Ginebra ahead of the Barakos.
Yan yung outburst ni Mark Kagiwa, 12 in the well, actually I think this is in the fourth quarter.
Coming in the fourth. Good across the board numbers, and once again may tulong din courtesy of Enrico, Willie Wilson, and of course yung buzzer beating shot itong si Willie Miller. 8-point margin for Ginebra.
Barangay Ginebra will use some of the clock in this possession. Kagiwa. Good defensive play by the energy boosters. Oh, tight pass underneath. Too low for Sunday to get it.
He was expecting a higher forward pass from Paulo Hubalde. But what's done is done. Still a lot of time left. 82-74. Only a 3-possession advantage for the Gin Kings.
Tubit had a good look. Now Barako Bull looking for some points here. 2:30 in the ball game now. Turnover.
2 turnovers in 2 possessions for the Barakos, hurting their chances to turn this game around late here in the fourth.
Again, Barangay Ginebra is just going to move this ball around. Willie Miller, quick shot. Back and forth we go. Ubalde. Some pressure applied by Tubid. And a foul given up. Barangay Ginebra is in the penalty, so Coach Jong Uchico not too happy with that play as they stop the clock and get Ubalde on the line.
Especially so that the Barakos have shot nearly 80% today. 19 of 24 from the free throw line, as compared to Ginebra, which has struggled the whole of this ballgame. Only 11 of 22 for the Gin Kings. And somehow Paulo Ubalde has found a way to keep the Barakos close to Ginebra up to this part of the game. Oh, a little over 2 minutes left here in the payoff period. Ginebra only on top by 6, 82-76.
Ubalde now at 14 points inside 2 minutes. Time management for Barangay Ginebra. They're going to try to milk it for what it's worth. Tagiwa. Eyeball to eyeball with Sunday. Here's Mark the Spark with the teardrop. Lay-in is good. And Tagiwa continues to pour it on. 14 points for Tagiwa in the fourth to push his scoring total to 17. And let's see what gives here. 1:35 to play. The referee with the table officials. Well, I thought that Mark Tagiwa, when he penetrated to the basket, that ball was almost in and out of the rim. But look at Willie Wilson, who pulls this net underneath. So some interference by Willie Wilson, and the shot could have been nullified actually. And then to compound the woes of the Barakos, a technical foul was slapped on assistant coach Bola Bola, but he never does not convert the technical free throw. So some color developing in this last 2 minutes. Ball is with Barangay Ginebra, holding on to an 8-point lead. Tagiwa doing his thing. Mark Tagiwa. Watch closely. Now Tubid. Oh, the shoulders bounce. And Ronald Tubid will give Barangay Ginebra a 10-point advantage. Talk about a loaded backcourt. Anyone among this trio, Miller, Tagiwa, and Tubid can explode at any time. Just like that, it's a 10-point lead for Ginebra. With 1:15 remaining, the Kings go on top now in double digits. With 1:15 to play. We'll take a break. Still 1:15 to play in this ball game, but right now that lead looking good for Barangay Ginebra. And they have to thank Mark Tagiwa, who just exploded here in the fourth. Only with 3 points heading to the final quarter, but right now top scoring for the Gin Kings with 17 points in 25 minutes. Now the energy boosters need a quick score here, and they get it. Alley-oop. Mark Isip able to connect. That's barely 3 seconds for the Barakos, and they convert those 2 points. Still a 3-possession advantage for Ginebra at 8 points, 86-78. This last minute is brought to you by Minute to Win It. Now Ronald Tubid will try to win it. Oh, put back by Enrico Villanueva. That's a dagger coming from Enrico Villanueva. Also having a fine fourth quarter. 9 points in the game, 6 of them coming in the final quarter for Enrico. Mark Isip going baseline. And that looks like that might be it. Ronald Tubid goes all the way to the basket for 2. And that will be the icing on the cake here for Barangay Ginebra. Some finishing touches for the guy who started it all for Ginebra in the first. Tubid exploded in the first quarter. Villanueva came out firing in the fourth, but it was Mark Tagiwa who did much of the damage against the defense of the Barakos.
And the Barakos once again held their own for the first part of the fourth. But once again, their offense just couldn't produce enough here in the fourth quarter. Meltdown once again on offense para dito sa Barakos, and Ginebra will escape with this 12-point win against Barakos.
Barangay Ginebra has been the best defensive team here in the tournament so far, and they hold down Barako to 78 points. It's about their average.
And when they needed to make the stops, especially here in the final quarter, they were able to shut down Salvacion, contain Mark Isip, and they were able to post a double-digit lead late in the fourth, courtesy of the spark, Mark Liu.
All right, and Mika is with the best player of the game. Mika?
Thanks, Paolo. Mark, you're definitely a spark today, and you guys got your 6th win. You're giving your opponents a hard time climbing that ladder.
Well, they're giving us a hard time, especially today. We just didn't execute well the first half, but the second half we got things done.
Right, on Sunday, it's going to be tough. The San Miguel Beermen.
Well, they're always a tough competitor. You guys should come out and see that. It's going to be a fun game.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Paolo, Coach Ronnie?
All right, Mika, thank you. Mark the spark really coming up big, especially in the fourth quarter, Coach Ronnie. But the total team effort of Barangay Ginebra really pulled them through.
And once again, the defense of the Gin Kings just showed with a lot of teeth in stretches that they needed to defend against the Barakos. Taking a look at the final score, once again, Ginebra, very impressive defensive unit, only keeping the Barakos within their scoring average. Nothing over 78 points is what the Ginebra has done over the last 5 games. Kaya ito, 6-game winning streak, so far the longest winning run in the Philippine Cup.
Well, Barangay Ginebra now with a record of 7-2, and coming up next, Talk and Text and San Miguel Beer looking to also improve on their own records. What a ball game for Barangay Ginebra, holding it through. And for my partner, Coach Ronnie Magsanok, for Mika Bisamis, my name is Paolo Trillo, saying thank you for joining us. This is just the first game. Up next, Barangay Talk and Text rather will be squaring off with San Miguel Beer.